If you love DayZ, there's a good chance that you're also going to love Sea of Thieves. Here's 8 reasons why. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Everybody, much adventure here today. I'm playing. Hey everybody, Much Adventure here, back with a new video. This one is all about Sea of Thieves, which I have been playing a ton of lately. I've never played it before, so it's kind of my first foray into the world of pirating, but I kind of stopped and asked myself, I was thinking, you know, why do I love this game so much, right? You wouldn't think I would, you know, loving survival game stuff, but why do I love Sea of Thieves so much? And then I was thinking, you know, it has so many elements close to DayZ that I think that's why. So I've created a list of the 8 reasons why I think if you play DayZ, you're also going to love Sea of Thieves. Coming in at number 8, the survival elements. Okay, so I know DayZ has a very hardcore survival system and you're getting sick and you have to eat and you have to drink the cold and stuff. Now, Sea of Thieves doesn't have that element to it, but it does have survival elements the more I thought about it. And what that is basically when you get on your ship, when you're attacked, you're going to need wood to patch the ship up. You're going to need cannonballs to fire. You're going to need food, which is kind of like your HP, you know, your health, regenerating your health by eating food. And you start with a little bit of that on your ship, but basically, you know, you go island to island, and you have to kind of like load up your ship with all these, you know, provisionals, I guess you would call them, in order to make your way around. And at any time, if you know, you're always managing stuff like cannonballs and food and all that stuff, because at any time, if you know, let's say you run out of cannonballs and then you encounter, I don't know, a kraken or another player, you're gonna be in for a very bad time. And to me, that's very DayZ like, where, you know, at any time, if you just forget one little element, like you forget to drink water or whatever, or you forget to load your gun, I mean, you're just done. So that I really think is a cool part of this game that kind of brings it into that survival strategy, kind of resource management style of game. No. Number 7 is tension when you come across other players. So just like in DayZ, me personally, I love being friendly in all types of games because I just find you make hilarious friends and all that stuff. But you know, in DayZ, you never really know what the intentions of another player are. Unless, you know, you kind of talk it out and you get close, and then things can get crazy. And to be honest, it's the exact same in Sea of Thieves. So while you can't directly betray your own teammates because you're on kind of the same team, so you can't do that, but you can form alliances with other players and betray them that way if you so choose in the DayZ style. You know, you'll be sailing and then you'll see another ship in the distance and you won't really know the intentions. Maybe one will fly an alliance flag, like a white alliance flag, just to trick you. Like, there's lots of that social, crazy gameplay that just makes every situation very tense. Number 6 is playing the game as anything you want. You can be a bad pirate or you can be a good pirate. And there's quests in this game. Like, the difference between Sea of Thieves and DayZ, one of the main differences I find is that Sea of Thieves, you know, you go to an island and you can pick up various quests and then you complete them to get points, which then you know, or coins or whatever, which you can use to, you know, deck out your ship with customizable stuff and deck out your character and all that stuff. So you can do that, but one of the differences is in DayZ, you're kind of left to do what, you know, you're just left to survive, basically. The gameplay is survival, whereas in Sea of Thieves, you're a little bit more directed. Now, in saying that, you don't even have to do those missions. You can literally, if you want, you can just go around killing other pirates, taking their stuff. That can be the total extent of your gameplay if you choose. Or you can choose to just do PvE stuff, right? You can choose to only do these missions, only do all this, you know, go to different islands and all that sort of stuff. So I really love it in that you can choose to, you know, you can help out other people, you can betray them, kind of like I mentioned in the last tip. So you can really play this game however you want. There's so many ways to play, which I think just keeps that replayability factor of a game. Just like DayZ, it makes you, you know, one day you're feeling like you want to kill everyone. Guess what? You can go do that. One day you want to literally help everyone and kill all the bad guys. You know what? You can do that too. So that's a reason that I really like this game for. Number 5 is high stakes when you have lots of loot. So yes, Sea of Thieves. The point of Sea of Thieves, right, is you go to these islands, you do your quests, and then you collect treasures, or you collect, these like skeleton skulls, and then you go back and you sell them, and that's how you get, your coins, right? That's kind of the one of the points of the game. So when you have a full ship full of like, let's say you got like 20 treasure chests, and you've been out there doing quests for like, I don't know, 2 hours, and your ship is stacked with stuff, right? And then you see this other ship coming, and your first, your gut just drops, and you're like, oh god, right? Why didn't I save any of this stuff? And it's just like in DayZ, right? When you get gear fear in DayZ, right? Or you've just loaded up at the airfield or whatever, and you've got all these pistols, all this food, you got everything. Now everyone you meet, you're just terrified of. You're not terrified maybe, but you're like, the paranoia, I should say, is at like a crazy all-time high. And that's simply because you have so much loot, right? And you worked so hard for it, you don't want to lose it. And that feeling makes every situation super intense, right? And I think that is why DayZ, every little fight in DayZ becomes so like heart-pumping, and it's the same when you have tons of loot, tons of treasure on your ship in Sea of Thieves. Number 4 is meeting cool people. Yes, so in this game, it's kind of a random partner up system, and I will admit right off the bat, it's very hit and miss, right? You'll get people with no mics, just like, in DayZ, no mic, no life, as you all know. But when it works out and you actually find somebody really great, you can just have such a fun time, because, when you get 2 guys with mics and you're just having a laugh, doing stuff, it's really great. Kind of like in DayZ, where there's lots of downtime, when you're running from town to town and it's literally like a 10-minute run and you're with somebody, nice. When you have somebody who's fun to be around, it makes those downtime moments like hilarious and fun and awesome, right? And I think, just the nature of both of these styles of games where you're going around to different islands, and in DayZ you're going to different towns, and it's like there's that downtime in between. You can meet up with really good people, right? You can have like a 3-hour adventure with somebody you've never met before. And because it's such an insane, wild range of things to happen, it feels like you really did go on an adventure with somebody. So that's another reason I think you'll like this game. Number 3 is a huge map and a huge sense of adventure. Now this is also like DayZ, right? Chernarus, any map really, Livonia, even the other maps like Namalsk and even the new Melkart map. They're all giant. They're all ginormous. Like, it doesn't matter. Even a small DayZ map is pretty damn huge, right? Let's just say. And this map is huge too. And what that does is it gives you this like a full sense of adventure, I think, because when going from one point to another point is like 30 minutes, right? And you have like, I don't know if you're delivering cargo or you just want to get there or you're meeting a buddy or whatever. It makes those moments always intense in DayZ and also in Sea of Thieves. And it gives you that like that huge world building, like a sense of adventure, I would say, because there's so much stuff to see and do and people to meet along the way. So yeah. Okay, number 2 is PvP in this game is more than just about aim. And what I mean by that is, like, to compare it to DayZ, is, a lot of times in DayZ, it's not just, it's not Call of Duty, right? It's about positioning. It's about sneaking up on guys. It's about betrayals. It's about, getting the best position and sitting there and waiting maybe for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, right? Like in DayZ, most of the times you're killing people, it's not a gun battle. It's not an aiming gun battle. It's a positional battle, right? And it matters what you have on you and how you approach the situation. And in Sea of Thieves, it's the same thing, because in Sea of Thieves you get guns. There's like 4 types of guns. There's a shotgun, a sniper, a pistol. I think that's it, actually. And then there's a sniper. Or sorry, yeah, I said that. And then there's a sword you get. So everyone gets the same amount of guns, right? So as far as like changing guns and all that stuff, it doesn't really matter. And it's all about how you play those different guns. And it's more about PvP, and it's more about aim, because it's like, kind of like, I would say DayZ when you're kind of fresh or middle of the, not when you're stacked with tons of crazy guns, but like, that early to middle game in DayZ, it's all about the pump actions, the lever actions, right? The pistols, the semis. It's not about having the full auto guns, right? And this game is like that too, because each shot counts, right? You take a shot with a sniper and you got to reload like your whatever your like ancient musketeer pellet in it. And the same thing with the blunderbuss, which is like a shotgun, right? So it's like a different style of shooting. And it's more about positioning and stuff, because like you can hide in this game. I've seen guys who literally will hide in someone's ship, in the bottom of their ship, and just wait for them to finish a quest for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. They'll just sit in their ship and wait just for the opportunity to kill them when they're back. And I mean, for me, that makes a game hilarious and awesome, because it's like, you know, you can not be the best player, then not be the best, you know, Twitch aimer, shooter, quick skill, whatever the hell you want to call it, guy. And you can still, you know, just by cunning, by sheer cunning, like a pirate, you can take down some of the bigger ships and stuff. Okay, and the final reason that I think you will love Sea of Thieves if you love DayZ is emergent gameplay. Now, this is obviously the best part of DayZ, and to me, it's the best part of survival games. And I know that's not a survival game, but it's the best part of Sea of Thieves. So what is emergent gameplay, or at least what am I talking about it when I say it? Emergent gameplay to me is, let's say Sea of Thieves, for example, right? You start out doing a quest, okay? Let's say the quest is to go find a treasure chest, okay? So you get on your ship, you start going to do this quest. All of a sudden, you know, an enemy ship comes to you and you go, oh man, right? And then now you guys start this whole fight and whatever, right? And let's say you kill that guy, you had no idea that was happening, you kill that guy and you continue on your quest. Now there's a giant kraken that has appeared out of nowhere, right? And now that's destroying your ship and whatever, and you kill that thing, and then another ship comes, and then, you know, somebody, you know, let's say that ship becomes, they want to work with you to kill the kraken together, so now you guys are like forming this alliance. Now you both are like, let's hunt this other guy who killed me earlier. I mean, there's so much gameplay, like emergent gameplay, right? It is not linear at all. And it's the same in DayZ, I find, is that, you know, you set out to go, I'm going to the Northwest airfield, right? And you go there, and you know, you meet a buddy, and then you do this, and then that buddy's like, oh, I gotta go here, and then you're like, let's go there. Oh no, I have no water, so now you gotta go and get water, and that's like detracts your whole mission of what you're planning on doing. And it's like, things happen, it's never the same, it's never linear, and it creates, to me, that is the ultimate in gameplay, when every single time you sit down, even if you start out doing the very same thing, like let's say in Sea of Thieves, you start out doing a quest in Sea of Thieves, it always branches off into so many different directions. It makes it exciting, it makes it fun, and that is my #1 reason why I think you guys will love this game. So those are 8 reasons why I think you are gonna love Sea of Thieves if you love DayZ. Honestly, if you have Microsoft Game Pass on Xbox or on PC, give it a shot. You'll probably love it. Comment down below if you play it. If you guys want to play it, I'm totally addicted to it right now. So if you guys are into this game, join the Discord in the description. I think I put the Discord in there. Join up the Discord. Let's chat it up. Let's play. I'm totally in this game. Is so much more fun when you have you know, dedicated guys who want to play it. So get on in, guys, and as always, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed and you like this video. And also help click on that like button. It always helps out with the video.
Something else.
And stay tuned for the next video, guys. So thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you again,
and I'll see you on the open seas.